that up. All right. Good morning. Hopefully, y'all been having fun with some snow, maybe. Gibby's going to be a Fiesta coin. They were putting Happy Meals. McDonald's. There's one of 6 South American countries in there. And we're going to hang out, show some notes. I'm just going to show them, show a bunch of different notes to y'all. Let me know what countries you'd like to see. It's going to be a great day. We've got Peru, 1976, 10 sols. Unk. It's a beautiful Thomas De La Rue note. That's better. Morning, everybody. Next up, we've got a Greenland. This is a souvenir note. It's like a postage stamp of their 1968 10 kroner. Beautiful little note. If you like Greenland stuff, something different. What's up, JD? Good to see you. Just hanging out. We've been looking at the snow this morning. Now it's all melting. That's what's up. Watching the snow melt. I guess y'all all working or anybody get out of work? Burma, 1942, 10 rupees. It's going to be Japanese occupation, World War II. We got about an inch. It's really nice. You're off today? Nice, nice. Here, I'll see if I can show you. It's Alabama. There's snow out there, but you can see the road. It's raining now. It's starting to melt. We don't ever get it for too long. But it was fun enough they could get out there and make a messy looking snowman. We've got Philippines, 1944, 2 pesos. That's an emergency issue. It's getting quite a bit. I believe that. And they said, nope, that sounds probably like a good thing, JD. Don't need you having a refrigerator fall on top of you or something. Would not be a good look. Not a good look at all. We've got a lot of 2. We've got Lenin, CCCP, 1961, 10 rubles. And then a Japanese 10 centavos. It's still snowing in Tennessee. Nice, B. Hughes. My dad's up in Hartselle. They had like 5 inches. How much did y'all get? You probably got more than them. Next up, we've got Tanzania. It's going to be a beautiful 500 shillings, uncirculated, giraffe and zebra. Joplin? Oh, nice. I've been to Joplin many times for work. Next up, we got a tougher Trinidad and Tobago. It's gonna be a 1985 $100. It is Unk. Has the hawk on it, I guess, is the distinguishing characteristic of that bad boy. Yeah, enough. It's fun. We actually got some snow. That's cool. We haven't had any in 6 years. We were talking about it last night. 1,000 dinara, Yugoslavia. Mexico, beautiful uncirculated, 1977, 20 pesos, Mexico. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then tomorrow, I guess it's gonna refreeze here in Alabama. We don't really have the equipment to deal with the road. So when it does snow, basically everything just shuts down. What part of Alabama? T-Town, Tuscaloosa. We've got Norway, 1945, 10 kroner. Yeah, we did get some snow here. I showed everybody a minute ago. It's all melting now. It was raining about 8:39 already. You in Alabama, Ronnie? Next up, we're going to go Dominican Republic. King Edward takes the givey. Congrats, King Edward. Enjoy that awesome Fiesta coin. You want us to open it, let me know. You used to live in Alabama? Nice. I like Arkansas too. Here's a beautiful Dominican Republic 20 pesos oro from 2000. Welcome, King. Thanks for joining us. We're going to hang out and show some notes, y'all. Probably got 300 notes sitting right here. I'm just going to show them. And maybe you see something you like. Maybe not. You were there during Hurricane Francis? Dang. 1980, 50 CDs, Ghana. The hurricanes are wild. I remember we lived on the coast when we were kids, and we always wrote them out, you know, all the way up until Katrina. Then people started taking them a little more seriously. You got 4100 won, China, Bank of China. That Katrina was crazy, man. Showing my age again. Let's see, I want to do one more givey. I'm guessing you'll probably do. Let's have some fun. Snow day. Why not? Let's see. Which one are we going to do, y'all? Why don't we do something good? I'll do y'all a good one. One last givey. You ready? 10 zigs. This is the new note from Zimbabwe. We'll run one too. I'll tell y'all about it. That's the givey though. So this is a phenomenal givey. They made these. They want to get away from the US dollar again. They've tried a few times unsuccessfully. This is their latest attempt. It's a gold back 10 zig note. I guess that's supposed to be gold in there. Yeah, you just get to watch tornadoes. Those hurricanes are wild, man. It was funny actually when we went on our honeymoon. There was a hurricane going through Florida, and banknotes with planes on them. Are you serious? Man, I thought you were stout for a second. I got another person that comes in here looking for banknotes with planes on 'em. I'm gonna say right now I don't. Let me screenshot you though, because I may have one. Once we get into these. I'd seen one the other day I hadn't seen before, but I can't remember if I sold it or not. Mexico, 1902, 20 pesos. They made 10,000 of these. Beautiful train, some dogs, really sexy note from Tamaulipas. Next up, you got the 50,000 rubles, and that one is a 1993 50,000 rubles. The great thing about it is the condition, strong BF. That is a beautiful note, Ronnie. That is a really nice note. Yeah, I'm not gonna cherry pick today. I'm just gonna show you all the notes. So you'll probably get to see some notes that I usually don't show, just because personal bias and what I think is cool. Bahamas, 2019, $50, which isn't really the idea here. So I'm just gonna show you all this box of notes. Singapore, I want to say they did. There's some Netherlands. I may have a Hong Kong in here with a plane on it. We're gonna have to see. There's quite a few with planes that we've done before. This is a super sexy Romania 3 Li. It's Unk. This is one of my favorite notes we have for offer. A smaller note, heavier hitter, but very nice note. Very nice note. Next up, let's take a look at Floppy Hat Dude. We've got Spain. It's going to be a 71, 500 pesetas. Beautiful note. I want to go to Spain. I don't know what kind of food you would expect to encounter in Spain. You know? What would I expect to eat there, y'all? You got Italy, pasta and stuff. China, Chinese, it's like Spain. What does Spain do? All right. Next up, we've got a Philippines. That's 20 pesos, 1978. That is uncirculated. We're going to look at some nice notes today, y'all. Here, let me show y'all some history. We'll have some fun. Here's one that I think is really cool. I've been showing it a while. I think most people really don't know what's going on with it. So let me tell you about it. This is a 1917 5 Lee. When you see P numbers with an M or a J, it's because they were generally occupation notes, which is what this is. This is a German occupation note for Romania, 5 Lee, 1917. Tougher note, really cool note. May not be for you, but that's the history on it. If you see, it says Imperial Berlin, but that's a Romanian note. So that's what makes that one cool. Or at least I think it's cool. I like seeing them issued from another country, the occupation stuff. So, which we do have a few different occupations in here. $500,000 inflation note. That's going to be Venezuela. It is uncirculated, and that one's from 2020. Cool, $500,000. Next up, we're going to go with a super sexy large turkey. 1974 to 84. This is uncirculated mint. Beautiful large turkey. Man, things are really starting to pop off with them. I'm talking about turkey. I don't know if y'all been watching the news. They'll probably be going into Syria. Oh, who's taking the zig? Who takes the zig? Diane, congratulations on that. Super cool. Zimbabwe gold back 10 zig note. Y'all check out the buy it now. And let us know what countries you're looking for. I'm gonna sit here and just show notes. We're not going anywhere. Snow day and all, so I'm gonna be hanging out. I've probably got 300 notes here. Thailand, 1953, 20 baht. We move pretty fast. If you want to see something again, just let us know. We're happy to show it. That's what we're here doing. Our goal is to show a lot, but we can slow it down for you. Thank you, Diane. Here's one I was excited to see, and that's going to be Tunisia, 1980. I'm a big fan of Tunisia, Morocco notes. They make beautiful notes. That's a 5 dinars. It is circulated and priced for the condition. Tunisia, 1980. Next up, we're going to run King George. That's Australia. 1938 to 41, 1 pound. Does anybody here follow the market? Any of y'all watch the market? See, it was down today. Man, I had to cut Walmart off, y'all. I've been trying to figure out their system. We had stuff for sale on there. I'll tell y'all about small business. So I've been going back and forth with them trying to figure it out. I got it this morning. I had a sale. We got Philippines 1949, 1 peso. We sold a pack of baseball card holders for $3.99 or whatever. And then there was no shipping, so I paid 5 something for shipping. Shipped them a pack of baseball card holders. So we got to figure out that they have the toughest like setup for all the online people. So yeah, 71 5 pesos Mexico. Which reminds me, see, I don't bring it up enough. We do have the note holders. If you like the note holders you're seeing, we do sell them. And they're in the buy it now, or we could show you some, run some. You've got Poland, 1982, 20 zloty. Poland's always a popular one. All right. Next up, this is a better Hong Kong note. It's priced for the condition. 75 $10. These are like 50 $60 on. So if you like Hong Kong, it's a decent little note if you don't have it. Next up, we've got a little Taiwan. That's going to be a 54 1 won. Bank of Taiwan. Cool little note. Price for the condition. Taiwan. What's up, Zoe? Welcome everybody. We're today we're showing all the notes. Snow day, note day. 1969, 1 peso. That's a commemorative. Philippines. Here's a beautiful Russian note. I love these 90s Russian notes. That's going to be 100 rubles, Russia. I don't know what that statue is. I'm kind of curious about it. Oh, good news, y'all. I do have a bunch of notes coming from our boy Oleg in Ukraine that we support that dodges bombs. I got some cool stuff from him coming. So I'm pretty excited about that. I like supporting our guy in Ukraine just because of what he's going through. Thank you, B. Hughes. He'll be messaging me. I'll buy notes from him, and he'll message me like, "Hey man, it's gonna be a few days. The post office got hit with a bomb." I'm like, "You're good, dude." Turkey 55 to 66, 2.5 lira. And then the other crazy thing, there's this app called Red Alert. I don't know if y'all know about this, but basically it's an app that everybody in Israel has on their phones. And when there's missiles incoming, it goes off. It's a free app. So I downloaded this app. Cayman Islands, 1985, $1. And now I get alerts every time there's missiles coming into Israel. It's kind of wild to think about if you were just going about your day and you had to rely on an app to know if you needed to, like, you know, take cover from a missile. Anyway, if you're into just looking at stuff like that, check out that red alert. It's wild. It goes off more than you'd think, but it hasn't been going off as much lately. Beautiful, $10, Australia, 74 to 91. And that one's priced nicely there. I'm tired of looking at it. So $10 if anybody wants that. Australia will be hit or miss sometimes. You got 100,000 mark Germany. That one's pretty well circulated. I call that one side eye guy. That's our side eye guy. He'll be looking at you like you're retarded or something. He's like, 100,000? Yeah, right. Hyperinflation. It's worth 10,000. I think you're pulling it fast. And that's such a big note. John, enjoy. Thank you so much. Here's a phenomenal Russia. This is the 50,000 rubles. This is an exciting note if you're into Russia. That's a lot of rubles, particularly for 95. Nice note. Next up, we're going to do Honduras. It's a nice 1961, one Lempira. Very busy note with some phenomenal creative. Thomas De La Rue, Honduras, one Lempira. Next up, we're going to look at Mobutu. It's a dictator note. This is one of the few Zaire notes that is actually worth more than $3 or $4. It's about a $30 note, actually. 10,000 Zaires, 1989. Most of those are usually, $3-4. Next up, we've got a Philippines commemorative. It's got a flag on it. If you do flags, that's a 2011 100 pesos. It's always interesting to see the angles. We do have people come in here ask for planes, ask for flags. There's people who collect just notes that people had in books. Like I've got one in here, I'll show y'all, that are taped. People actually collect notes that have tape on them, like they want them. Here's a Jersey, 1978, 20 pounds. That's a specimen. They're issued to banknote collectors, law enforcement for any counterfeiting purposes. Nice specimen. Here, let me show y'all. This is a tough note. It may not be for you, but this is a Korea 1945 100 yen. In uncirculated condition, these go for like a grand. So that's why, it's priced for the condition. 1945 Korea 100 yen. Super tough note on that one. Next up, we've got two sequential British Armed Forces 1972 10 new pence notes. Those are basically NPCs, you know. What's up, HWS? Good morning. Two beautiful sequential British Armed Forces 10 new pence notes. You know, hanging out, snow day, note day. Just showing all the notes, watching the snow melt now. Enjoy, John. We got out there and got all messy this morning. Y'all would laugh at an Alabama snowman. Y'all know what an Alabama snowman looks like? You got Canada, 1937, $1 King George. An Alabama snowman consists of many leaves, dirt, and muddy looking snow. Alabama snowmans usually aren't pretty. There'll be all kind of leaves in there. All right, we've got beautiful Hong Kong, 1935, $1. Yeah, everybody always laughs at the Facebook post. Did you? Dang, that's so much fun. I would be trying to like crawl through it. I know you're probably not supposed to do that. Make a tunnel or something, you know. Here you go. I'll mix it up on y'all. We've got a silver cert. It's going to be a 35E US, $1. That one's pretty nice. Getting another storm today. Nice. Are you going to build a snowman or make a snow angel, or you just so used to it you don't care? In Alabama, it's crazy. Everybody's outside, like trying to catch the snow in their mouth and stuff, you know? Eat the snow, be the snow. Next up, we've got a Venezuela, 50,000 bolivars, 1998. That's a nice note. It is uncirculated. Till your hands froze? Dang, that's dedication. I don't know if I'd be qualified to drive a four-wheeler in the snow. I might end up in a tree. That's a good call. I like that. That's a good plan. Watch from the window. Check this out. Here's a nice note. This is going to be a French Pacific Territories, 1,000 francs. Very colorful. Lots of animals. Very unique animals. African animals. Look at these birds. That is a cool looking bird. Beautiful 2007, 1,000 francs. Next up, we've got a young queen. She was a hottie back in the day. 64, $1, Trinidad and Tobago. I have an ump of one of those laying somewhere too. Ooh, let me show y'all this cool note next. I won't show y'all all heavy hitters. I'll mix them in. But some of these notes are just really nice. Aristotle. This is a nice note. So this is Greece, 1947, 10,000 drachma. Aristotle. I love the orange. I think you could just do an orange note collection, you know? It's a 1947, 10,000 drachma, Greece, Aristotle. I think you could do, like people do planes and whatever. You could do an orange note collection. That would probably be pretty cool. I might have to try and organize that. 1979, £5. Always like the orange notes for whatever reason. If anybody's looking for 100 trillion bucks, I do have one, by the way. I'll find it as we go through these, but we get one or we get one or two, probably once a quarter. I try and buy them so y'all can get a good deal on them. 1961, 10 pesos, Mexico. Next up, it's nice just to show the notes and not pick them out. Like usually I'm like cherry picking. Today I'm just showing them. 88. It's going to be 100 colones, Costa Rica. Here's a pretty note. Check this out. This thing's awesome. So this is Russia, 1918. You've got a train on it. Look at her helmet. 25 rubles. So that's from the Civil War there, and that is a nice uncirculated example of this note. Beautiful Russian, 25 rubles, 1918. Next up, we've got North Macedonia. Polymer. It's got a peacock on it. 2018, 10 Denara. Polymer, North Macedonia. Nice note, JD. Enjoy. Thank you. I love that note. Next up, we've got a Philippines 1970 50 pesos. Portugal. It's going to be a 9600 escudos. Portugal. Liberia. This one's on 2006, $10. Liberia. Argentina. Here's another orange note. 1984, 1 peso. That's pretty. Nice color, beautiful condition. JD takes that awesome Argentina. Thank you. Next up, we've got Thailand 1990 20 baht. It's a nice note. It's in decent condition too. I mistakenly had it as Ankh. It's not Ankh, but it's very close. Beautiful Thailand 1990. Next up, we've got Afghanistan 1977 50 Afghanis, older Middle Eastern note. Let's fix it so you can see it. John's in on Afghanistan. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. Thomas De La Rue note. This is a test note. It's from 2021. It commemorates the Nobel Prize Einstein received. And it has a cool quote on the back. The important thing is to not stop questioning. So a cool Thomas De La Rue test note commemorating Einstein's Nobel Prize. The cheaper Russian note? Yeah, I'll rerun it. Let me see which one you're talking about. Was it that 50,000 rubles? No, I ran that one. I'm looking through the notes to run. Let's see, I did a 50,000. I think you're thinking of that other one actually that has the horse on it. That's really nice. Let's see. Where did you buy that one? I do have another 2 British one. Is this the Russian one you were asking about? I think you bought the one. It may not be the one you were asking about, but this is the 95 50,000 rubles. That one's really nice. The British, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's what I thought you were looking for. They did. I think that one's sold, buddy. I don't think I have another one. Let me see. Yeah, this one's sold. If that's the one you're talking about, JD. If it's not, B. Let me hand the notes to B. She'll help us. We're moving pretty quick. There's a lot of notes we've already shown y'all. B, can you please check these for any Russian? All right, B's on the case. No worries. Ah, you're good. You're good. A lot of 2. We got Brazil, 1981 Cruzeiro. We've got Sudan, 10 pounds, 2017. Sudan has a cool camel on it. Both of these are uncirculated notes. You've got Sudan and Brazil. Nice little lot of two. I like the Sudan. Very cool. Brazil and Sudan. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Just let's see. Let me grab some. Let's see, British. I have two different ones. I want to say. Let me see if I can find the other one too. Here right now. Oh yeah, here's one. So this one's actually not the one you asked for. This is the 5 and the 10 new pence. I had some 5 new pence on this one, so I'll run the sequentials next. But that's got 5 in it. Yeah, I'm about to, JD. That's what I thought this was. Enjoy, John. That one's really cool. I don't have too many with the 5 new pence, so I was happy to get those. There's a couple sequential British Armed Forces. JD takes it. Enjoy. I love those things. Who wants some Middle East? Qatar, 2008, 1 real. Qatar. Who needs Qatar? $3 Qatar. You don't see Qatar at $3 a whole lot, y'all. What? Thank you, B. Thank you. Thank you. We've got Qatar going to John. I like your style, John. That's a really cool note. Enjoy that. You don't see Qatar as much, and they have the strongest currency in the world, so their newer notes are pretty pricey. United Arab Emirates, uncirculated, 5 dirhams, beautiful UAE. If you need a UAE, that is one you can be proud of. It's really nice. Next up, we've got a World War II Japanese occupation note. It's going to be Burma, 1942, Unk. Sexy example of that note. Burma, Japanese occupation, 1 rupee. Next up, we've got a specimen. It's going to be Botswana, 1982, Tupula. Specimen, Botswana. Do a lot of American notes. You've got Argentina, 81 to 82, 5,000 pesos. You got a Peru, 5,000 entis. Two nice South American notes. There you go, JD. That's a good deal. That's fair. I figured something might be on that. Enjoy. Thank you, JD. Next up, we've got Tanzania. This is a 1977. 100 shillings, Tanzania. Beautiful uncirculated example of that African note. Next up, Dominican Republic. It's going to be 10 pesos. Your 2,000 Dominican notes do not hang around here long. Next up, we've got a beautiful uncirculated Venezuela. I had sequentials, so this thing's mint. 74, 5 bolivars. We sold one last night. There's the last one. It is perfect. We'll do another lot of 2. I've been trying to do some mixed lots like this for y'all. You've got Colombia, 1983, 20 pesos, and then a Yugoslavia, 81. That Columbia is really nice. The last one, yes, sir. Sure can, Jess. We got Yugoslavia and Colombia. Enjoy, JD. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Run this one really quick. Here's that Venezuela. It's going to be a 74, 5 bolivars. It is mint perfect. Enjoy, Jess. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here's something different. Madagascar. So this is a nice uncirculated 1,000 francs Madagascar. And that one's from 1988. It's got this guy playing a flute, I guess that is. Yeah, I guess that's a flute. Pretty cool. I guess he's some kind of musician. All right. So next up, we're going to take a look at this beautiful uncirculated Trinidad and Tobago. It's a 1977, $1. It's mint. It's perfect. Check this out. This is a sweet note, y'all. So that's Atlas carrying the world on his back. This is a tougher Belgian note, 1975, 1,000 francs. Look at Atlas carrying the world on his back. Isn't that a cool note? That's a large note, too. All right. So next up, we're going to take a look at, here, let me do a random lot for y'all. Here's a random lot. You've got Venezuela. That's going to be a 2007, 1,000 bolivars. Then you've got Belarus, current events note, 20 rubles. I always think the Belarus notes are really interesting. These Venezuelas are cool too. You know, they're not worth a whole lot, but they got a bunch of cool animals on them. Enjoy, JD. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we've got a Russian 10 and 5 rubles. That's 97. This is two notes here, the 10 and the 5, and they are unk. JD takes it. Enjoy, JD. Thank you. Next up, we've got a Germany 1923 1 million mark. John takes it. Enjoy, John. Thank you. Next up, we've got Abkhazia. I don't think I've run this one today, so I want to make sure we run it. It's got a leopard on it. We've determined that. It's a 2024 10 Aspar. This is a Baltic state over by Russia. QR code takes you to a website in Russian. That is a real banknote. It almost doesn't even look like it. Did you? Nice, JD. Yeah, it's a cool one. It's funky. Here's let's see. Argentina, 1983 to 84, 10 pesos. I want to go to Argentina one day. That would be a cool place to visit, I feel like. All right, who likes trains? Check this note out. May not be for you, but it is pretty. We've got a wonderful Mexico Peninsular, 1914, 5 pesos. Look at that. This thing's perfect, too. Really nice. Mexico, 5 pesos. That's a nice note. Really nice note. All right, keeping it moving. We're doing pretty good on working through our notes, y'all. So here's a silver certificate. I'm not an expert on these things. This came in a banknote lot. It says it's for 1/20th ounce of silver. It's kind of warehouse receipt. People buy them. I found comps on it. So we do get some randoms in with our notes sometimes. Here's a beautiful Hong Kong, 1973, $10, HSBC, Hong Kong. I have England. Did you get one of those £5 sterling? That reminds me, I didn't get any more ready. See, every time you ask about it, I remember that one now. I honestly didn't get up and get with it this morning. I went hard all week. Supposed to get some England ready for y'all. I got to figure out where I set the king at. I have the King Charles England, I know. Yeah, Thailand's a polymer. See it be. All right. Next up. Oh, yeah, it probably is. Look, B's on the case. She's going to help us out. Here's a Spain 1979 10 pesetas. That one's circulated. And then an uncirculated Brazil 100 cruzados. You got the king yesterday? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a phenomenal note. I will have to find it though and show it to some other people still. But and then did you get the it was like 16. B's gonna grab you another one, even though B, I'm pretty sure there's one in here. We'll get to it if yeah, if I just keep showing these, we'll get to it. Here's 500 Zloty, Poland. Beautiful uncirculated example. Started at 3, which is a really good start on that note. Yeah, it's too bad our stuff turned to rain, y'all. But I'm glad we did get some snow. Ethanol takes it. Enjoy. Thank you. Goodbye. Got a beautiful South Korea, 1957, 10 won. Uh, there's some countries that do really well online, like better than others. That's one that does better than others on. We actually ship a lot of notes. We post them on our website, which I am getting the website pulled back together with notes on it. But we've shipped notes to South Korea a few times. Them, Mexico, we ship notes back to Mexico a lot. Mauritius, 1967. It's going to be a beautiful uncirculated 10 rupees. You went and watched? Heck yeah. Oh man, we show these notes so much. It's funny. JD, we've got some folks in here. They will actually, when I pull the note out, they'll start putting in the chat what I'm gonna say before I say it, like some of our regulars. 4 shillings, Queen Elizabeth, Bahamas, 1953. That's pretty cool. But like East Caribbean states, it was so funny. I've got to get some more of those. That's a beautiful polymer, actually, that I'll have to get you. But it would show them so much. Everybody's got, what they are memorized. It's funny. You've got Hong Kong, 1962 to $75. This one didn't have a plane, but it has an elephant up there, some boats. I love this note. I haven't seen it before. The Chartered Bank. I'm surprised it's still hanging around here. Next up, here's a fun one. I'll tell you what, I'll run another lot of 2 for y'all. So this is gonna be the Queen, a nice uncirculated 81 to 86, Hong Kong 1 cent. And then there's a Russia 97, 10 rubles with it. A lot of 2. That's a beautiful uncirculated Queen. If you don't have that Hong Kong, it's a nice little example of that note. I know. I wish they would do a polymer. And you know what else we talked about, JD? Thank you, JD. Enjoy. You know what else they should do? I mean, why can't they do a throwback? You know how they do with the Morgans, how they brought those back? Could they not do the educational again? You know what I'm saying? 1923, 20 billion mark. Do some uh special edition notes like they do the coins. That would be cool. Yeah. Like, why you just gotta do it for the Morgans and the Liberties? We want to see some Bisons. Like, if they made a new $100 Bison or something, that would be so cool. Cook Islands, 1987, $3. That one's uncirculated. That's a beautiful example of that note, and those are getting tougher to get. I like your style, John. Very wise buy, if you ask me. You're going to be really happy with that. Thank you. It's an awesome example of that note. Here is Jordan. This is a perfect uncirculated 1975 half dinar Jordan. Next up, we're going to do another two note lot. You've got one of my favorite CCCP notes, linen there, Russia, 91, and then a Thailand, 1955, one bot. Two really cool notes. One of them has linen on it. CCCP setup. John takes it. Enjoy, John. Thank you. Here's one. So we've shown no Romania today. We don't do a whole lot of Romania. I love Romanian notes. It's not because we don't like them. We just don't get them as much. Here's a beautiful 100,000 Li, 1988. That's a nice note. Romania. Show y'all a pretty note really quick. We dug this out last night. I haven't been showing it a whole lot. It's going to be 100 marks, 1993, Germany. Check this thing out. This is one of the most beautiful series ever made, in my opinion. That 90s Germany series. Them, and then you've got the Czechoslovakian series I like a lot. It's a nice note. You want to see something you don't see a lot? It's probably not for you, but look at what these notes go for and look at what it looks like. 1899, 2 pesos, Colombia. How cool is that? Man, that old South American stuff, really strong collecting pace on it. Next up, we're going to run, all right, be paying attention. Got Middle East, 74 to 79, 10,000 reals. That's the Shah, pre-revolution, U.S. installed monarch. We don't rerun those. I just kind of have to slip them in on the low, 49, 20 pesos, Onk, Philippines. Next up, got an Antarctica. This one's got the penguins on it. These were redeemable for US dollars. We usually don't carry a lot of notes like this, but that one's a really popular one. So we usually try to keep them in stock. Next up, hey B, you see them Zimbabwe's down there? Those piles that I put together? Yeah, I have them sorted. Will you hand me a pile of those, please? Bahamas, 1984, $5. Nice, Queen Elizabeth II. I got something y'all like. I forgot I put these together. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so we've got some well circulated Zimbabwe notes here. 50,000, 50, 10,000, 50,000, 1,000, 10,000, 750,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. So a whole pile of circulated Zimbabwe notes. If you're into those, it's an assortment. A whole assortment. Zimbabwe. I guess the market's crashing. What's going on here? Enjoy ethanol. Thank It's cool. I actually took the time to sort them out. I have Ukraine. Yeah, I have one that's really nice. I know. I should have a couple laying in here. Let me look for you. One lira, Malta. Yeah, I have some. I'll tell you what. If you remind me, a sec, I have some crazy Ukrainian coins too. Like I said, I like to support that guy. And the new Ukrainian coins all have like military stuff on them, like guns, tanks, uh, ships. We'll show some of those here in a little while. Here's the Ukraine I do have. This is a nice Ukrainian note. It's a 94. It's got Yushchenko strong signature. And that's 5 smackaroonies Unk AU. That's the only one I believe that I have right now out. But I'll show y'all some cool coins too as we go. I have a bunch of the Ukrainian coins. Enjoy, JD. That's a nice note. Goodbye. Yeah. B, do you mind grabbing those Ukrainian coins in a second, please? Next up, we've got Uruguay, 1967. It's gonna be 100 pesos. Yeah, I need that bag, B. It's got the good stuff in it. Uncirculated, beautiful Uruguay, 67. That is really nice. I love that note. Next up, we're gonna do. Got an Unk Jamaica. I didn't know I still had this. It's not true Unk. There's a fold on that. I don't want anybody to be disappointed. I remember I had a few of these I was working up. All right, Jamaica, 1990, $1. There we go, B. B, will you dig through those? Find the one with a sword or a tank or a ship on it, and we'll show them one of those. Zimbabwe, $50. Wait till y'all see these Ukrainian coins. They're wild. It's gonna be $50 Unk Zimbabwe. B's awesome, y'all. Hey, welcome. No, thanks for buying it, man. I have a bunch of other nice Ukrainian notes coming. I actually have a full set of Ukraine, JD. I'll get ready for you. I know it's not cheap, but I do have a complete set that I need to work up. If you'd be interested in that, 5,700 won. I'll show it to y'all on the next show. I'll get it ready. I did forget about that one. Beautiful South Korea. Next Friday, heard that. Yeah, the set's not, it's a heavier hitter. I know that. But I do have some that aren't heavy hitters coming. This is a nice Saudi Arabia, 1984, 100 reals. We're actually going to show all the notes today. This is going to be fun, y'all. Usually I cherry pick them. Next up, here's one it's a heavier hitter too, but it's super strong. This is going to be Faroe Islands, 1987, 50 kroner, Unk. Really cool note. Faroe Islands. All right, 3 note lot. You've got two Armenia, 1998, 50 drams in there. You've got a Mexico, 1981, 100 pesos. So 3 note lot, 250 dinaras from Armenia, and then a Mexico, 100 pesos. Ethanol is in on that. I was about to say that's a pretty good little deal. I was surprised. But I am moving fast. You got 3 notes there, ethanol. Thanks so much. Enjoy. All right, so next up, We're gonna do a Australia, 20 bucks. This is a nice note. 1974. It's got the satellites on it. They were the pioneers of satellites, I guess. Guessing that's why they put that on there. Oh, here's some of our new stuff that I got ready yesterday. Yeah, I usually like do the lineup and stuff, but I didn't even do that this morning. I just came in here and showed them. So we got some good stuff on the back end. 2-1. That's the Uyghurs, in the news, where they're always talking about human rights abuses in China. That's who they're talking about. The Uyghurs. Check out this awesome Spain 1907 25 pesetas. This is a cool note. Over 100 years old. 1907 25 pesetas, Spain. Love that. Look how much color. That's a lot of color for a note from 1907. What's going on back there? A fountain. Here you go. Here's a Surrey name. That's going to be 5 Gilden, 1963. It is Unk. Check out these guys. There's a boat. Some, I don't know what they are. Maybe some Indians, I guess. From Surrey name. Oh, here's another combo. This is the 2 notes, 1972, 10 and 5 new pence. That's going to be British Armed Forces. Next up, we've got a Nigeria 1984 10 Nara. Pretty cool African note. Nigeria. Next up, we've got Kuwait. That's a 1980 to 91 1 dinar. Kuwait. Next up, we've got a awesome Spain. This one's uncirculated from 1931. Has the super cool dog, and then they're like back here doing a deal on a rock. We've got Taiwan. It's going to be $5 new, 1964. Philippines, emergency issue. 1944, 2 pesos. That is Mindanao. Those were issued. Could I do 25 on that Spain? You talking about floppy hat guy? I'm guessing. Or are you talking about the 1907? So the 1907. Tell you what, I would meet you in the middle at 35. No pressure. That's not a good fit for you. But there's a 1907, 25 pesetas, Spain. All right, so next up, let me show y'all. Check this out. So here's one of those Ukrainian coins I was talking about. Notice how it's got the swords on it. Like, it's from 2018. And then it's got, I guess, like Crimea or whatever on it. Yeah, take your time, man. Let me set it to the side so I can find it later. So a really cool, newer Ukrainian coin has the swords on it, because they're at war. Uncirculated Ukraine. I get these from a guy over there, direct from Ukraine. I'll show just a couple of these. Here's one more that you might like, and then I'll show some more notes. Don't worry, y'all. Check this out. This one has the ships on it. Look how cool that is. It's like the naval one, and then it's got their naval seal on the back. See how they do all these commemorative? Isn't that cool? It's like a naval commemorative coin. It is uncirculated from Ukraine, has the Trident 2022. Really fun Ukrainian coin. Enjoy, JD. Thank you. I'll mix some of those in for y'all. I've got more to show you. So let's keep it moving here. I guess we didn't run this one. This is a beautiful 1980 China 10-1. Let me find y'all. I hope I have one with the soldiers on it. Here's one that's pretty cool. Let's see. 2022. Let me get this to where y'all can see it. Look at it. It's got the soldiers on it. See, they're packing and everything. So that's the 2022 10. I got some stuff going on there. A couple of soldiers in the capsule. Really nice. I don't show a lot of coins, so this is good for me to get some practice. I can see it here. Enjoy, JD. Thank you. All right, keeping it moving, keeping it moving. We're gonna go with a really cool 200 yuan. It's gonna be China. This is a better note, and I love that it is a denomination of 200. That one's from 1944. And we'll show y'all some more coins as we go too. This one may not be for you, but it is pretty cool. You've got Malaya and British Borneo. It's going to be a 53, $5. Young Queen. Malaya and British Borneo. Here's another Spain from a Spain fan. It says 25 pesetas, 1946. Nice example of this Spanish note. Next up, we've got a Mexico. It's going to be a 1915, 1 peso. Excuse me. Osaka? John's in on Mexico. Enjoy, John. Thank you. Here's a Nicaragua. Got a bronze. Congrats. Got you a coupon. Got Nicaragua, 1962. 5 Cordobas. Full uncirculated American Banknote Company note. Next up, we've got Eswatini, Swaziland. Nice specimen. 1974, 20 smackaroonies. B. You mind giving me a solid? Grab me a nice example of that 25 dinars Saddam back there. I don't have any more worked up, but I'll run one for him. 2009, 100 trillion bucks, AU. This is the note. If you do foreign currency, that is the note that I would definitely plan on having in my collection, even if you don't get it from me. Those things have gone from, they were going for about 60 bucks, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. Now they're retailing, like, I'm seeing them selling at 250 plus. So just watching those increase in value has been wild. 20 shillings, 1966. I would say that is the most popular foreign banknote, is that $100 trillion note. Next up, we've got a beautiful uncirculated 1 peso. It's going to be Philippines, 1949. Lovely uncirculated example. Thank you, B. All right, I didn't have any more worked up. I got to get some more worked up. We sold them all last night. That's an 86, 25 dinars. Unk, Saddam, Iraq, dictator note. If you're into that. I usually have stickers on them, JD. We ended up selling a bunch of those last night and got to work some more up. But, oh, look, I found the king. JD takes it. Enjoy that 86 crispy. All right, we're going to do, this is another one that I need to work more stickers up on, but I'll show it to y'all real quick if you don't have it. This to me is one of the most exciting newer notes because they replaced the Queen with King Charles in July of 2024. Winston Churchill on the reverse, £5 sterling polymer note, England, 2024. Lovely king. Because he's like 80 something, you know? So he'll probably end up being the shortest running. I hope he has a long remainder of his life, but he'll probably be the shortest running monarch just based on average human lifespans. Belgian Congo, 1951, 100 francs, full elephants. One of the better notes we're showing right now. Next up, we've got Suriname. That's going to be a 1963 10 gulden. Suriname. Then we've got a Colombia 1940 1 peso. That's going to be American Banknote Company. Then we've got 50 bucks Hong Kong. Wild butterfly note here. It is uncirculated, and that one's from 2018. The butterfly note, Hong Kong. Nice Sonora, Mexico. This is 1 peso, 1915, and it's a beautiful example of that American banknote company, Sonora, Mexico. Oh, here's another Ukraine. I forgot about this one. Here's $1,000,000. This is a really nice note too. This came from my guy over there. So you got $1,000,000 Ukraine. I always forget about that one. 1995. That's pretty cool. Next up, we're gonna run a lot of two. One of them's the 1947 1 peso Argentina. Then you've got a Brazil 100 Cruzados Unk Argentina 1 peso 1947. Here's a funky lot for y'all. We've got Somaliland, uncirculated note, and then Sudan. The Somaliland has some camels on it. Both of these are uncirculated. Somaliland and Sudan. All right, so next up, here's a cool Germany. So we've got a 50 million mark. Germany, 1923. 50 million mark. Germany. Nice note, Arn. Enjoy. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Here's a nice AU, Japanese occupation of Burma. I know we already ran one of these, but these are pretty popular. So show it a couple times to show. Got a beautiful AU 42 Japanese occupation of Burma. This one's called the laboratory note. It is from Brazil. That's going to be 50 cruzados. And I'll throw a Japan here with it. Get a 2-note lot. Next up, another Spain. Oh, here's a cool Spain that's not a heavy hitter. 31. 50 pesetas. Check this out. Very dramatic. People are falling out back here. 1931. Spain. 50 pesetas. Dramatic note. They have like a play playing out on there. Next up, we've got a 73. 50 pesos. Unk. Crispy Mexico. Yeah, that'd be good, B. That'd be good. B's gonna get us some German, y'all. We've got a Uganda 1986, 1,000 shillings. That's Unk. That's a large note. If you don't have that note, I'd buy it. I mean, that's a beautiful large note for $3-4. I couldn't believe it wasn't worth more than that. Well, I can, but that's a nice note for $3, you know? I'm glad you agree, ethanol. He says, okay, I love it. No, that's a good one. You'll enjoy it. Thank you. Next up, another Uganda. I did work on a bunch of Uganda yesterday. That's a 79, 20 shillings. That one was actually worth more than $3. It's kind of funny. A lot of those Uganda notes, there wasn't a whole lot going. Hey, here's a good little random lot for y'all. Somebody wants some funky stuff. You got Uzbekistan, 92, 3 some, and then an Oman, 100 Basa, 1995. Both of these are Unk. Oman and Uzbekistan, if you're trying to fill in some country slots. Next up, we got a beautiful turkey, 78 to 86. That's going to be 1,000 lira turkey. Nice uncirculated example of that note. Next up. Oh, thank you, B. Here we go, y'all. Here's a Germany. Me just work these up for us. We've got a 1920 100 mark Germany. That's the 8x5 sleeve. Next up, we're going to look at this Guatemala. It's going to be 100 Quetzals, 2021. Beautiful note. Excuse me. Next up, check this out. Here's one you don't see a whole lot. We got a Rhodesia. It's going to be a 76, $10 Rhodesia. Those are pretty popular. If you're just getting into things, keep your eyes peeled for Rhodesias for sure. I would say Rhodesia, St. Helena, Isle of Man. Which reminds me, oh, the mail's coming today. Hopefully I'll have some Isle of Man tonight. I am getting new stuff in. We'll have a bunch of Note Geld coming in, hopefully, today. 74, $1 Unk, Queen Elizabeth II. So if you like Note Geld, I'll definitely bookmark upcoming shows. Next up, we've got $500. How wild is that? It's going to be Jamaica, 2004. Well, that was pretty neat. I mean, $500 is a lot of money anywhere. You know, pretty high denomination for Jamaica. We got a beautiful, better Japanese 5 gulden occupation note. That'd be occupation of the Netherlands Indies, World War II. Oh, here's the other polymer. Y'all were asking about the polymer. So Nicaragua 2020. This is going to be to commemorate their 60th anniversary of their independence. It's 5 Cordobas, Nicaragua. Mhm. Next up, you got Italy and Vietnam, 1988, 500 dong, and then you got Italy, 1990, 1,000 lire. 2 circulated notes, Vietnam and Italy. Next up, we're going to do. I'm gonna do another funky lot for y'all. We've got a Bulgaria 1974 2 Leva. I don't have many Bulgarias out, and then you've got Thailand 55 1 bot. 2-note lot includes a Bulgaria there, which is kind of neat. See a lot of Bulgaria. And then we've got Morocco 50 dirhams. Beautiful horses on it. Would you list your Japanese document? Under the individual occupied countries. So like if you Burma, like I should have some prepared around here. There's one over here. Yeah, when you look them up, ethanol, that's how they're going to be in the book, just so you know. So like that one, even though it's Japanese government, that's Burma is how I would do it. And that's how when you look in the catalogs, that's how they're going to be in there generally. You got Mexico 1961, 10 pesos. And it makes it a lot easier to find them too. So that's why I like that Romania I showed earlier. And then there's a bunch of cool World War II ones that I like. We ran some good ones last night. The Japanese occupation of China, German occupation notes, those all get pretty cool. I like the Czechoslovakia. Here's a China 3 note lot. It's the 1, 2, and 5 fins. And then you've got Yugoslavia. That's going to be Tesla on there, 5,000 dinara. Yeah, yeah. Here's a perfect note if you don't have it. This is going to be Armenia, 2004, 2 dram. It's got Jesus and John the Baptist on it. Larger note. Any Japan, modern or old? I have some occupation stuff. If you'd like me to run some of those, heck, I'll run some for y'all. But most of the stuff I've got right now for Japan, and I just ran a well, it's all gonna be occupation stuff. Is what I've got. I just ran a Netherlands Indies. Like I have a really nice Netherlands Indies ethanol. Enjoy. That's a phenomenal note. And then I do have some that aren't $20 too. I've got like the I actually think I have another Burma too in here that's unk. Now that I think about it, I showed it earlier. But give me a second. I'll pull out some of the occupation notes. I'll do those next. What's up, Silver Deuces? Welcome everybody. All right, next up we've got Barbados, 1939, King George. So let me grab some Japanese stuff for you. I'll run a lot. Man, here's the cool ones for y'all while I'm getting these out. Anybody's into Austria. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, Deuces. 67, 10 shillings. We're doing snow day, note day. You know? Snow day, note day. Next up, we're gonna look at, let's see what do we got here. Got a little Mexico. That's gonna be 50 pesos, 2003. Oh, here's some more Germany. I'll have to get my, I guess I put my Japan folder back out. Any dictators? I do have some Saddams. So we're gonna do, I'll do a 2-note lot, and I could run an individual, but that's the 25 dinars and the 250 dinars. I've got Saddam. I've got Mobutu for there. Trying to think if there's anybody else. Been selling dictators. I think that's what I'm gonna have. I'll show you the next one too. Thank you so much. First purchase. You're awesome. Here's a nicer Zaire. This is Mobutu dictator. I'm out of Idi Amin right now and Gaddafi, but I'll have to get some more in. There's the 10,000 Zaires. Here's a German Wehrmacht note. These were issued to the German Wehrmacht for issue. You know, they used them on like military bases. The sticker covers up a symbol we can't show on here. Uncirculated, 1944. One Reichmark. Next up, we've got a Germany 20 mark. It's going to be a 1909 German 20 mark. And I know that's not Japan. Thought I grabbed the Japan folder. Apparently it was Germany. So let me grab Japan for you. Okay. Here we go. All right. The naughty windmill. That's right. Yeah. They won't let us show it. I put the sticker on there. All right. I'm going to do just a lot of Japan for y'all. A mixture. And if you like them, buy them. If not, don't. All right. So there's 10. There's a little 20 centavos. Let's see. We've got a nice one. A nice 1 peso. These are all occupation notes. TW. Let's see. What else do we got? 100. I'm just going to throw a bunch of these up here. 50. And then here's a whole pile of them. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. 6 Japanese occupation notes here. It starts at 3. That's 50 cents per. It's not bad. Yeah, mostly what I'm going to have is this occupation stuff. Japan's hot all the time. Enjoy, Arn. Thank you. Yeah, we're always buying more Japan. Let's see, and then let me double check the order here. Here, B just handed me another pile of them. I'll run these for y'all. You got, that's Malaya. That's 50 cents Malaya. You got 5 pesos. That wasn't in that lot. Oh, B pulled y'all together. Good one. 10, 1. We don't need dupes. 1. All right, so you got 4. Nice lot of 4. Those are decent. And you got the 5 there. Actually, I'll give you a better 5 than that. Here, I'll just throw another 5 in. That one had a corner game. So you've got Malaya, two fives, a 10, and a 1. Bunch of Japanese occupation notes. Malaya. Enjoy. Deuces. Thank you. Let's see. I'll run this last set that he gave me here. Since y'all are liking these. We've got 5, 10. Tell you what, I'll just throw these 2 10s. So a lot of 4. You've got 2 10s. You've got a pretty decent 5 there, and then a decent 1. So a lot of 4 notes. 2 10s, a 5, and a 1. There you go. We'll make it all right, so we'll move on from Japan. That's pretty much what I have. Let me double check the other folder. Yeah, mostly that. All right, we're gonna keep moving here, y'all. Keep the requests coming. We'll show you what we have. We've got a Ghana 1976 5 CDs. Oh, right. Hey, I'll tell you what to look for on those, y'all. It's very common to see a date or Larry's bar. So Larry's bar will be on a lot of those notes written on them, because all the soldiers would go hang out at this bar and then sign them together. 1935 Larossi. So we see them all the time. You have one? Yeah, that Larry's bar thing's cool. You know, we need to like make a YouTube video about it or something. Look it up, and it'd be awesome to find some pics of that place, you know, because I've seen it on so many notes. The Larry's bar where they were. Can you imagine that scene, ethanol? Like they're all sitting there chilling, drinking beers, celebrating the war's over, signing notes and having fun. Do you know how much fun they were having doing that? A lot. A lot of fun. All right, here's a beautiful East Caribbean states, $20. That one's going to be 88 to 93. Right? I mean, that would be so wild to go back in time and see them all chilling in Larry's bar, celebrating the war being over. MacArthur coming back. Next up, we've got Philippines, 49, 1 peso. Speaking of Philippines, here's a Japan to go with it. All right. Next up, we've got a Congo. This is a better Congo flag note. Again, you got people that do flag collections. 1970, 20 Makuta. So next up, we're going to run this beautiful Tunisia, 1980. 1 dinar. Tunisia, 1980. 1 dinar. The market sure is choppy. Next up, we've got France. It's going to be 1940. 20 francs. France. Is this all you're doing as foreign? Yeah, normally, are you looking for something specific? What are you looking for? Is there a specific note? Enjoy. Thank you. We do have some other stuff, but we primarily do foreign to be direct. Yes. But we do run some US notes periodically. And if I have it, I'll go find it and show it to you if there's one you're looking for. You got Thailand 56, 5 baht unk. But yeah, we mostly do next up, beautiful Guyana, 1983, $1, Thomas De La Rue. Got a beautiful Vietnam here. It's gonna be a 66 200 dong. Check that out. I guess that's Genghis Khan. I don't know who else that would be. Well, no, that would be Genghis Khan. He was Mongolian. I wonder who that guy is. Do you know Deuces? Deuces knows everything about these. Who we got here? Man, y'all got to check out old Silver Deuces' show. I mean, you know, I haven't really been floored with many other foreign note sellers, but old Silver Deuces, man, that guy knows like all the details. It's wild. He'll be like, yeah, they're on a leather leash and she's wearing an outfit from Dior. Like, he knows like all the details about these notes. It's wild. 84 to 86, 20 pounds. Like, he'll be dropping all kind of nuggets. And I'm like, how in the heck does he know all this? It's really impressive. I enjoy watching his shows. Next up, we've got a Belize. It's going to be $5. Does this one have a plane? No. 1991. Next up, you got French occupied German railroad graded note. It's got a super cool reverse. It's a 55 PCGS. That's a half franc railroad coupon. Heavy hitter, but this one's cool. Puerto Rico, 1895, 1 peso, 45. It's got the counter full and the embossed stamp on it. Really cool old Puerto Rico. What? I'm gonna have to check that after ethanol. We've got a beautiful 250,000 rubles. These notes are printed basically on like tissue paper, which makes the condition of this note fantastic. It's also called a polyglot because it's got multiple languages on it. Someone in the chat taught me that a while back. Thought that was pretty neat. That's called a polyglot when there's, multiple languages on there. All right. So next up, we've got a Tunisia 1941 20 francs. Nice Tunisia. And then we've got Trinidad and Tobago. It's going to be $5. 1985. Here's that polymer I was looking for. You've got Thailand. It's going to be 20 baht 2020. Little polymer note if you're looking for polymers. That one's on. Next up, we're going to do Cyprus. It's going to be a 73 76, 500 mils. And then I'll show y'all a cool coin next. Coin, folks. I told you I would show some more. So check this out. This from my guy Oleg over in Ukraine. Oh, here's a helicopter. So that has the helicopter, and then you've got the medics tending to a soldier that was hurt there. That's from 2019. So we're gonna run this bad boy. This is a beautiful little Ukrainian coin, and get them straight from Ukraine. It's got the medics, and they're gonna airlift out this injured. No, it's not. It's not silver coin. These are just. We get these from a guy in Ukraine, and they're so neat. They've got like, here's one that's wild. It may not be for you, but this gives you an idea. They've got like tanks on them and soldiers on them and all this stuff. Like, check this one out. This guy. This one's a little more, but you got a soldier wielding a gun there, and then that's like the logo for their army or whatever. That wolf, so it's like a commemorative for their. Isn't that a wild looking wolf? Let me see. I'll show you. Should have another cool one that's not, you know, $20. So this one is for all of their different divisions of their armed forces. So you've got like, airborne, Navy, Marines, like that's all their different branches of their armed services. That's from 2021, has the trident there in the reverse. So another cool Ukrainian commemorative. And then I'll show y'all one more. I like this one because it has the ship on it, and then it has the flag, the Ukrainian flag with the ship. That's pretty cool. And it's 100 years of their Navy. So this is a commemorative for 100 years of Ukraine's Navy. Pretty wild. All right. So next up, we're going to do Kenya. 200 shillings, 1989. All right, y'all, let me know what you want to see. I'll probably be on just a little bit longer. I'm gonna go grab some lunch and such. We do have a show on for tonight, so hopefully we'll see you for that one. Let's run the Queen. Let me know what you want to see rerun, y'all. Thank you so much for jumping in, supporting us this morning. You got Queen Elizabeth II, beautiful 2019, $50. Deuces is in on that one. Deuces, when's your next show? Enjoy. Thank you, Deuces. Today and Sunday? What time today? You got Argentina. Y'all give Deuces a follow. I'm telling you, I really enjoy Deuces. He doesn't move as fast as me, which I don't. That isn't a bad thing. He gives so much details on these notes. It's so much fun. Here's a beautiful 1868 5 pesos, Argentina. Super old, South America. Nice, nice. Y'all give Deuces a follow. If you like foreign, Deuces does a great job presenting the notes and downloading, just dumping information that I am always bewildered he knows about these notes on you. It's really fun. So I'll definitely tune in. I'm sure I usually tune in and watch other sellers when I'm pricing up, notes and getting ready for my show. So if you see me pop in, I'm not being weird with stalking you. I'm listening and working. 72,000 mosquitoes, and then I do buy stuff sometimes. But yeah, ethanol, he does a great job. I really enjoy it. Let's see, let me find one that'll be a good one. We're gonna do one last one, y'all, and then we'll see y'all on the next show. Go get some lunch going and stuff. We've had fun this morning. I'll let y'all get a good start on this last lot. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Beautiful 10 zig. I know Deuces at least would probably want this. You got 10 zig gold back note from Zimbabwe. Phenomenal little uncirculated note from 2024. Y'all have a great rest of the day in the snow. We'll be back on later. I should get some notes in today too, so we'll have some note guild tonight. We'll do a little raid and see y'all on the next show. Thank you so much. We'll go see Silver Pro.